Curious as I'm punching in my code. What y'all doing? Who beefing? Who crushing? Taking pics as a couple still out fucking, man. This shit get old. But see, we addicted. You see, social media in my mind is a cult. You see, we logging every day to see something different, but every day get the same results. RIPs. I smoke trees. We about to get drunk, my booty fat. You ain't never seen no titties like these. And we can't forget about the money. With the singles in the middle with the big bills on top showing. Living with no insurance, fake it till you make it. But see, they don't care because the world ain't knowing. Listen to me. Teens growing old, selling their souls for comments and likes. But see, my social life ain't social, so it makes me think what I ain't doing right. Maybe I should cuss, fuss more about personal stuff, share hood fight videos that make us look bad, or share pictures of women that I lust. Hold on. Or see, maybe I'm just emotional from all the different statuses that I just read. See why you feel left out because everybody retweeted or shared what you said. Brain dead, I tell you. You see somebody reboot my battery. See, this is real life, real reality, my mentality, so please don't be mad at me. Because see, we live in a world where numbers matter. Yeah, numbers matter. And you see bullshit forced on us gonna sell. See, my social life ain't social, but in the end, see, my realness gonna prevail. And we gonna make it. And prove the popular wrong. And the word's gonna live long, like Marvin said, so you tell me what's really going on. See, my social life ain't social. You see, I grew up in a world pre-internet. Technology brought us close together, yet further apart, and somehow now this world has lost all respect. But then again, yet. Shit, my social life ain't social. Rap talk. That's that peace. Snap, 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 snap. Log out. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Just log the fuck out. Take a break. It's gonna try it. I mean, it was an experiment already when you logged in, when you created that account, or when you was curious about what the whole social media thing was about. You was already curious. That was an experiment. So why don't you try to experiment to log out? See where it takes you. And it ain't for all. And I ain't saying it's totally bad, because it definitely can be used for things that you really need it for. I know you can obtain information a little bit quicker. I guess it's kind of like the news. I guess you kind of can't equate social media to the news. It's kind of like certain things you're just going to hear about regardless. And more than likely, those were the things that you were supposed to know about that was maybe semi-important in your life, or just was that important enough for it to be spreaded throughout that much, like the news do. But you do know if you consume the news and watch it so much, the energy and the programming and the type of news That's what plagues on your mental. That's what I be telling my mother. I go visit her, and she'd be sitting up with the TV on. And a lot of people, y'all already know this, when you go over older people's houses or they place, and just mentally, a lot of them just watch the news. They tuned in to just the stories, the whole energy of the news. So when I go over there and I just see her just watching it, I just notice, like, that be like, she'll be like, I mean, it's like automatic. When I just step in there, I see that TV on, I know it's basically on her mind already. The current events, what happened. And I know what's on the news most of the time. I guess I know what's on, but I know it's something that's a downer. So soon as she see it, or whatever the story is, of course she gonna have her reaction, and she gonna say, "You heard about that such and such, such and such, them people getting killed and shot at this and that, and they doing this over in such and such country, or this, that." Of course it's a conversation piece. And of course, as the elders, they're gonna have their opinion on it. And the first thing they do when they speak on it is just an energy of disappointment. I mean, it never fails. I see it every time. I say at least 80%. I say damn near 90 to 100%. If that TV on that news when I'm walking there, I already know. Here come an opinion, and more than likely it's one of them stories of something that happened, and then she ended up reflecting about how things used to be and how crazy this world is right now, and what's a shame, and what's bad, and what's this. It never fails. So let's equate that on over to social media right now, what we're going through in our generation, which we thinking it's in real time already when we tuned in and reading these people's opinions and the so-called people we follow or friends with, whether it's Facebook, it's a mutual thing. You have to accept somebody to be your friend, so you letting them amongst your world, so to say. So that's a respect factor to a certain extent. It have to be a compromise to where you both saying, okay, just vice versa, and see what's going on with each other. Far as other sites, when you following someone, that's more like you're telling that person already, I'm interested in what you have going on, or I'm curious of what you have going on in your life, so I'm gonna follow you, which is already respect, kind of too much of a respect, actually. But it is what it is. That's a whole nother rabbit hole I can go down as far as when you're following somebody. What's making you just that interested in a celeb or a person to where you say, I want to see everything or whatever that you have to offer. That's like the biggest validation damn near. But I know it can get sensitive. I know it can get, let's just get off of that. But the point I was driving in, as far as when the news spread, or when somebody is having their own emotion, they're having their own thoughts or whatever that they want to get out. Whether it's good times or bad times, like I say, it's not always about the negative. It can be the good times too. There are some people on some of these sites that inspire, or it's some things that you can watch from a person that one person might consider negative, but you might look at it and find a positive out of it. Or some people can look at happiness, and the happiness can be contagious, and it can be genuine. And some people can just look at it and be like, okay, they got that, I don't have that, so I'm going to stay away from that. And some might look at that as hating, like, why you can't just tune in and be just happy for someone that's doing something good or progressing in life. whether the relationship or not, that you know this person or not, but just be genuinely happy for somebody that's progressing in life. So it's a mental, and that's what you have to balance with social media, all in all. But if you feel it wearing on you, don't be afraid, or don't feel bad if you a little bit left out. Leave out. Log out. I mean, you tap in, but still be log out. Take a break. See how it work on your mental. See if you feel better without looking at everybody else's life and focusing on yours and doing what you have to do and not being distracted by other people's endeavors or things that they're doing, because you do have a life of your own. So tune into yourself. I mean, log out for a while. Just concentrate on self, see what you have going on, and focus, work on you. That's why I wrote this other poem. It's called Don't Wake Up Scrolling. And that's something a lot of people do. They'll wake up, and first thing they doing is looking online and they checking out what everybody else doing, but you have a life of your own. So listen to this other piece I wrote. This one called Don't Wake Up Scrolling. Listen to me. You gotta excuse me, I got a little sniffles going on. Up here in the Midwestern, the weather is so iffy up here. It's changed. It's warm one minute, it's chilly at night, and wake up early in the morning. If you start your day early, it's chilly. By the time 3 or 4 o'clock, it's 60, 70 degrees and feeling warm. So bear with me. Listen to me. God whispers woke you up. Open your eyes, still laying on your back. Today's emotions ain't even kicked in yet, but the first thing you wondering is where your phone at. Dreams ain't even wore off yet. Breath still stinking. And you start your day off reading what the next person thinking. Scroll them pics. Last night party ass and tits. Songs planning pranks in your face, and you ain't even woke up and took your morning piss. Shift that energy. Meditate with poise. Wake, say thanks, take a second and look out your window and listen to nature noise. Somebody died last night. A peace of mind is probably needed. But ain't nothing in your world real until online that you read it. Needless to say, I ain't gonna even ask if you hadn't woke up to pray. Confuse your emotions and thoughts with somebody else's opinion before you even walk outside and start your day. You done fell in a trap. A clear conscience is stolen. Log out, but tap in. And don't wake up scrolling. Don't wake up scrolling. Rap talk. That's that piece. Snap, 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 snaps. I just wanted to come in, give y'all a little bit of game and drop off 2 points for y'all to get through y'all day. My social life ain't social and don't wake up scrolling. Those are 2 social media poems that I wrote. And I was just coming from the era of just talking about the pros and cons of social media. But even though YouTube is social too, all this is social. I'm over here building a platform and working. But if you're working over there too, also, a lot of them sites and stuff, just do it with a purpose. Do it for a general purpose to promote and do what you got to do. Like I say, anything of too much, like I say, anything that you consume too much, more than likely soon there'll be some type of conflict to your everyday life. So anyway, life is about balance. Ain't no right or wrong answer. But that's just entertainment and a little game I want to put on y'all for the day. Rap talk.